Hi, theconnleyclan fam. Well, it is a new year. It is January, and it is time for our January grocery haul. So this is the first part of our grocery haul. You will see today our monthly Walmart order and our first week of HEB order. Our grocery hauls, because we have so many people in our family, are so big that it takes us 2 videos to put them together. So if you are new, welcome. We have all kinds of ideas for you, dinner ideas, lunch ideas, and occasionally some new breakfast ideas. So stick around and find out what we're cooking up, because we spend about half of our grocery budget in this grocery haul. This is it, guys, the first grocery haul of the month of January 2023. We are starting the new year right, because we have some really big orders this time. So, starting here with breakfast, I do already have the stuff for pancakes, so I didn't need that. We are having yogurt. You see the box of granola, the 2 sweetened condensed milks, those go in our yogurt. I've got the milk from Walmart, so that will be coming up next. For one of our breakfasts, we're going to just do toast and bagels. And so here is the peanut butter there, a large jar. I think it said like 4 pounds of peanut butter. I got some blueberry bagels, some plain bagels, and I did get some cream cheese from Walmart. I will have that after this one. So there's the bread over there. I did, and I see one of them fell over. I did get 6 loaves of bread, and that will be to go with our toast and our bagels. And then I've got eggs there. I've got 2 cartons of 18 eggs, 12.5 eggs, 2 of those. And then I've got some sausage. We are going to have some sausage and eggs and toast. We will probably have that 2 different days. We'll probably do the toast and bagels 2 days. And then also I've got some stuff for oatmeal. I do have a little bit of oatmeal left in the cupboard. So I've got 1 carton of the old-fashioned oats, 1 milk to go in that, because it takes us at least half of that gallon, probably a little bit more than half a gallon, to make our oatmeal. And then I got 2 boxes of the brown sugar. They seem to always be out of the one that I usually buy, so I went ahead and got 2 boxes of that one because they're just a little bit smaller. So right there is our breakfast items for this week. And then some of that bread, because I got 6 loaves of bread, they're going to make some sandwiches for us for lunch. So I've got 2 bags of the pepperoni slices and some mozzarella cheese. That's a large bag, 32 ounces of mozzarella. We are going to make some pizza sandwiches, and I kind of trade off on which cheese I buy to make that, but I went ahead and got that, and I'll tell you why in a minute. But of course, when you make sandwiches, you have to have chips, right? So I've got 3 bags of chips, sour cream and onion, the loaded baked potato, which the kids love, and then the original. So I have kids that like all different kinds of chips, so I always buy those 3 to give them a variety. One of our lunches is going to be bean and cheese burritos, so I got 2 cans of refried beans, and I did get a large 50-pack of tortillas there. They're just the fajita size. We find that those seem to work a little bit better. I've got some lettuce, and I've got 2 tomatoes, and I've got turkey, and that is to make turkey wraps. We have not had turkey wraps in a while, and so I thought that that sounded similar to a sandwich, but a good alternative, so it doesn't feel like we're having too many sandwiches. With some of that bread, I can also make ham sandwiches. We did do just a little small HEB order before I placed this for the last couple days, and that we spent about $70. I will include that in my total, even though I didn't record it, but we did get some ham, so we can make some ham sandwiches. Then one of our other lunches is going to just be hot dogs. So I've got a 24-pack of hot dogs there, and I got a 16-pack of buns. Then some of the kids, they don't have to have buns if they don't want to have buns, and the kids that want them can have them. Then I've got some cheese tortellini up there, and that is just for if somebody doesn't like a lunch, or there's only a couple people that like the cheese tortellini. If we have like a leftovers day, they could have that. Sometimes we'll let the kids, if they want, just have something out of the freezer or the cupboard, and so that is for the few kids that like that. And then we're going to have a homemade pizza night. This is a dinner, actually, and I couldn't fit it on my other table, so we're going to do homemade pizza for a dinner. But the reason I have this extra bag of mozzarella cheese right over there is because we're going to make some pizza for our neighbors and take it over to them. And I thought that'd be fun. The pizza is so good and I really want to share it. So we're going to make some homemade pizza for a dinner one night. And then here's just an extra few items. I've got a country spread butter there. We seem to go through like one of those a week now. We make a lot of butter toast and things like that when kids are hungry or for breakfast or as a side. And then we have the unsalted butter that we bake with. I've got 2 packs of the 4 sticks. We do a lot of baking. We seem to use a lot of the unsalted butter. The heavy whipping cream goes in one of my dinners, and I'm sorry, I could not remember which dinner it went in. And so I did get that, though, for one of our dinners. And then the chili, the cans of chili are for Gavin. Those are for a lunch, and that is just because he's been super picky, and I just want to make sure he's eating something. All right, guys, dinner's over here. And so we're starting with oven roasted nachos, or we're going to do our nachos in the oven this time. We have been doing that now. We really like them that way. They seem, I don't know, everybody loves them that way. So we do them that way now. We have 2 bags of the party size chips. I've got 2 of the olives already sliced up. Sometimes we'll buy them not sliced, and it's just so much easier when they're already done for you. The mild diced tomatoes with green chilies, so those go on our nachos. I've got some guac there to go on our nachos. Of course, our hamburger to go on our nachos. And I do have the cheddar, the shredded cheddar cheese here to go. I got a large bag. That is a 2-pound bag of mild shredded cheddar. And that is for our baked oven nachos that we're going to do. I do have some sour cream down here, down the line. We will use sour cream on those as well. I still have the what we call the nacho cheese in our fridge because I bought a huge can of it and it is still going. And so that was definitely worth the money I paid for it. The next dinner here is, it's like a sausage potato casserole, and we made this one time and we really liked it and we ate all of it. So this time I'm going to double the recipe. So I have 2 bags of the hash browns there. I have 2 of the smoked sausage, and I got the jalapeno cheddar, and then I just got an original. We'll put that in there. Some cream cheese. I believe the cream cheese goes in this recipe, but this is one of my favorites. It was so good. Sausage potato casserole. Then we're trying a couple new things and we'll see how they turn out. This one back here is cheesy ranch chicken pasta. So I've got the penne noodles. I've got 2 bags of the penne noodles there. I have the chicken tenderloins. That's about 2 pounds of them. And then the bacon bits. And I believe it does take one of these cans of cream of chicken and a couple of the chicken broths there. And then this one here, we have the chicken tenderloins. That's also almost 2 pounds. The peas and the carrots there, the frozen peas and carrots. And then the white egg noodles. I got 2 bags of those. And then also one of these cans of cream of chicken soup go in with this one. And this one is chicken pot pie noodle soup, and that sounds really good. And usually it's chicken pot pie or it's chicken noodle soup, but they put it together. And this recipe was on Pinterest, and I believe one of the kids sent it to me. So this sounds really good. And then similar to that, Emma always craves what we just call chicken and noodles. And so it is very similar, except for this time I think I'm just going to make it without the chicken. And we're just going to do cream of chicken soup with bow tie noodles. And some kids don't like chicken. Some kids don't care if we have chicken in there. And so sometimes just doing a meatless meal is better. So we will do this one probably with the chicken. And then I will do this meal over here with the bow tie noodles and no chicken. But that way we have 2 different nights, 2 different options. I can make one at the beginning of the week, one at the end of the week, and it won't feel like we had it so close together. Now I have a ton of the chicken broth back here, and 4 of these are going to be to make our ham and potato soup. That's where the celery comes in. I've got some celery there that will go in that. The milk, I've got a gallon of milk. It will probably only take a little bit of that milk. We will use the extra for whatever we need it for. But that goes in the ham soup. Oh, This is absolutely one of my favorite recipes. I love this ham soup. It is one of, I just can't even say enough about it because it tastes so good. And usually why I have so many of the chicken broths there is because I have, Emma made it last time and I had her make me a double batch. So that way I could have some ongoing for lunch. Because I'll eat it all week and I just love it. I did get 2 extra chicken broths just in case we needed more, just in case I wanted to make a bigger batch. Now I'm obviously missing the ham and that's in my Walmart order, but you can never have enough chicken broth, I feel like. So I did go ahead and get a couple extras. There's the sour cream there. I've got 4 containers of sour cream, and that will go like on our nachos and anything else if we want to put it on our chicken noodles, anything like that. Sometimes Sean does it on his eggs, so we always have sour cream around. Then I've got the ground chuck there. That's almost 2 pounds. And we are going to make cheesesteak quesadillas. And instead of making it with sirloin, I'm just making it with ground chuck. And I will use that with the green bell pepper, the provolone cheese, and these tortillas, which are a little bit bigger than the other ones. Not much bigger, I don't think, but maybe just a little bit. So I only got 1 package of those. It's a package of 10, which then I'll just go over and use some of my fajita style ones. But these were actually free. They came with one of the other items I bought, and it was a freebie, so I went ahead and took them because we will use them. Snacks now. So I've got the bags of chips back here, and actually I don't know if you can see there are 2 bags of chips there. Those are just for some snacking on. Some applesauce down there I've got to snack. The crackers here I've got for snacks. So I've got 2 boxes of the crackers. I've got 2 boxes of the fruit and grain bars. Now into our fruits and veggies. I did get some carrots. So all of the kids snack on these, and then I use sometimes some for Logan. Same with the apples. I can make applesauce for Logan, but also the kids love apples. So I went ahead and got 2 bags of the Red Delicious apples. The peaches, these are just for Logan. We're going to try something new. He hasn't had peaches yet, so I'm going to make those. 2 sweet potatoes for Logan. We make a lot of sweet potatoes and he likes those. I got 2 mangoes. One, if you guys know, Emma loves mangoes, so I got her a mango and I got Logan a mango. I bought some baby food from the store that was mango and he loved it. So we're going to go ahead and make our own mango. I did get 2 backup jars just in case I end up not having time to make some and I run out. This is a lifesaver to have just a couple backup jars. Then, wowza, do you see all these bananas? That is because we go through a ton of bananas. I never have enough. So I got 5 bunches of bananas. I will use some to make Logan some baby food, and the rest are just for the kids. We are making yogurt. I did not buy any other fruit other than the apples and the bananas. So, but bananas and yogurt are good. Then we have the other items here. I've got the big 10-pound bag of sugar back there. I've got just a 5-pound bag of flour. I think we do have a little bit left in the cupboard still. We've got some Cholula here. I actually ended up getting it from HEB and Walmart. I forgot to take it off my HEB order, but I got a big one from Walmart. So I got a little one here from HEB. I've got some buttermilk. We're almost out of ours. We had a little tip given to us by a viewer to keep it in the fridge, and we have been doing that. And so we are almost out though, so we have a backup there. Emma was requesting chocolate chips. She's going to make something with chocolate, and I'm not exactly sure. I can't remember. I think German chocolate stuff maybe, or anyway, she wanted to make something. She asked me if I would buy those. So there they are. A couple items I got in bulk from HEB. When I looked them up, these popped up. So I have the 1.5 gallons of vegetable oil there. Hopefully that lasts us a while. Then I've got the olive oil, and that one is, it looks like 3 quarts or 3 liters, maybe 3 liters of olive oil. I've got the azalea bloom. This is one of our favorites. It smells so good. It said limited edition. They have taken that off, so I don't know if they're going to continue doing that maybe, but that one, it's really good. It smells so delicious. And then I got a big huge thing of ground cinnamon. We have been going through a lot of cinnamon. We use that in our oatmeal, and so we do brown sugar and cinnamon, and the kids, that's their favorite one. I've got 2 coffee K-cups here of the caramel. We do like to have coffee in the morning. We try not to do Starbucks, and so this saves us in those mornings when we really need it. And then down here, I've got the cat food. So this is like, I think, a 20-pound bag of cat food. Our other 6-pound bag lasted us a little over a week, maybe 2 weeks. And so I went ahead and got a big bag, so we are buying that less. There's our toilet paper, our paper towels, our baby wipes, and our pull-ups for nighttime. And then I went ahead and got 2 waters. Those are for Logan's bottles. He is eating less bottles and more baby food. But of course, he is only 8 months old, so he is still having formula. And this right here was $438.78. Now that was a big order. Now it is time for the Walmart order for the first week of January, except our Walmart orders are always monthly. So this is actually a monthly order. We got all of our ramen for the month. As you can tell, some kids broke into it. So Christian and Gavin had one already for lunch. They were starving. So I did get 12 of the hot and spicy beef flavor. And then I went ahead and got 12 of the hot and spicy chickens. Those are the favorites, and they only let you get 12 at a time. So that is what I get. I got 12 of the regular chicken. Some of the kids don't like the hot and spicy, like Charlie doesn't. And then I just got 6 of the regular beef kind. So those are the least favorite, but the kids will eat it. I used to buy the shrimp kind. They don't like those, so I don't buy those anymore. Then I do have just a little bit of like canned items. I got 2 mini raviolis there. I've got 2 cans of chili. All 4 of those will probably be for Gavin because he likes to eat those, and it's something I know he will eat. Then I bought 6 of these mac and cheeses. I don't know if we just lost one or if they only had 5. So I actually bought 6. Christian really likes these. He will pull them out. He even likes to pull them out in the morning for breakfast. And that sounds like somebody I used to know, because if you ask my mom, I would beg her for mac and cheese in the morning for breakfast. And the doctor said, you know what? If you make it for lunch or you make it for dinner, who cares? So the kids love to tell me that story about myself. So thanks, Mom. Then pepperoni and cheese sandwiches. They did not have the off-brand at HEB, so I went ahead and got them from Walmart. We have a couple kids that really like these just on those random off days. So I've got 2 packs of those. And then I've got the Chester Cheetah mac and cheese. I've got 6 of those. And hopefully the stuff will last us for a month. We have not been going through the ramen quite as fast. And we have really not been going through this other stuff quite as fast either. Usually we run out, and we actually have leftovers in the cupboard still. So these are for me. I don't do this really very often, but I wanted to have just a couple easy things on the days the kids have like peanut butter and jelly for lunch, and I don't want that, but I want something fast. So the spicy chicken quesadilla soup, the creamy chicken noodle soup, and then the Hormel completes. I really like those. Those are really good. And so I've got those 3 things just for me. I've got some brown sugar and cinnamon cheese, cream cheese, and then strawberry cream cheese. The kids like to have those on their bagels when we have bagels in the morning. I've got some pizza sauce just in case we forget to buy the stuff for ours, which I actually did forget to buy it. And that happens to me all the time. For some reason, I forget to buy the tomato sauce and tomato paste and that stuff that I need. So we will use that pizza sauce, or I might just run and grab a couple of the things that we need for that at our HEB in town. The diced ham, that is for a couple of our, for 2 of the meals that we're having, the ham and potato soup, and then the other one was now I can't remember. But I know we have like 2 dinners that are going to have ham in them. So that is what that is for. And then I've got the caramel coffee there. I actually bought it from HEB and then just forgot that I had it on my Walmart. So I got an extra one of those. We will use it though. And then I did get the vanilla caramel creamer. And so we have that in our coffee in the morning. Then I've got the apple cider vinegar. I drink just a little bit of that every night before I go to bed. I feel like it helps. And I am almost out. So I got a backup there. Cheesy popcorn. The kids love popcorn, and cheesy is now their favorite. That used to be my favorite, and they didn't like it, and now, of course, they love it. So I always joke about that, because everything I love, it seems like they end up loving too. I've got 3 boxes of the cheesy popcorn. I've got 1 box of the cheddar cheese, large family size cheddar cheese crackers. I find that those are just a little bit cheaper at Walmart. And then the animal crackers are definitely cheaper at Walmart. And I got 2 bags of the animal crackers because we go through them so fast. And this is another thing that was cheaper at Walmart, and that is the granola bar variety packs, and they're like a lot cheaper at Walmart. So I went ahead and got 3 boxes of those. Not sure how long those will last us, but hopefully it will last us through most of the month. We'll see how far we make it. Oh, and then up here I've got the cheddar cheese crackers for a snack. I've got the Cholula there. They actually had a big one at Walmart. They did not have a big one at HEB. I got the small one at HEB. Forgot to take it off my list. So I've got the popcorn seasoning, the ranch. That was the only one that they had. The kids really love seasoning on their popcorn, and they've been begging me for it because we've been out, and so I finally got some. Basil, I was about out of that, so I got some of that. I've got the Propel flavored water. The kids haven't really been flavoring their water as much, so I think we're getting used to the well water. I do have 2 bags of powdered sugar for some of our baking things. I did get some brown sugar from Walmart because the kind I always get at HEB has been out. So I got a bag of that. Even though I did get a couple little boxes from HEB, I still really did want this. And then I've got the peppermint extract, and that is just because I want to make some mints. At some point, we're going to make some mints, and I really wanted the peppermint to flavor those mints. Just a couple random other food items here. I've got the apple juice, which we use to put vitamin C in, and then I've got our Fairlife milk. Now, this keeps happening to me over and over again, and I keep forgetting. This is the reduced fat kind. I do not want the reduced fat kind. For some reason, I don't know what happened. They substituted it once, and now that is the only one like on my menu, and I keep forgetting that it's like that. So, I got that for our yogurt that we're making, and it never turns out as good with that Fairlife milk. I've got 4 of the training pants pull-ups for Christian. Hopefully I can get him in those underwear and we can get him starting to potty train, and hopefully I don't need all those bags and they'll last me into next month. But that is just hoping there, guys. I've got, remember if I told you in my goals, if you watched our goals video, that I really wanted to start taking vitamins, and here they are. The calcium, the fish oil, I've got vitamin C, which we always have, and vitamin D. Now, I do have a few items that I ordered from Walmart that are still coming. They're being shipped, and so I will tell you about those at the end. There are my razor blades. Those are a backup. 2 shaving creams, that's the kind that Emma uses, and I only had 1 backup in there, so I wanted to make sure I had a couple more. I hate when this happens. It came like this in the bag. It must have got smushed, and that I don't know what about it. It's like a little pet peeve. I've got ibuprofen for a backup. I've got some paper. We have been printing lots of worksheets, getting ready for our new start to our new school, well, year. Even though they're not, it's not switching grades, but we're getting ramped up for our schooling there, so I needed lots of paper. I've got the dryer sheets, the dishwasher packs, those are just backups, and then the rest of the stuff here is all backup. So I've got the tropical coconut shampoo for the kids. That's what the kids use. One of them that the kids use. I've got body soap. I've got Ocean Breeze. I've got the Sweet Pea. I've got the cocoa butter and shea. Those are just for backups. I've got the Silly Apple. That is for our littler kids. So Christian, I think Gavin still uses that. Charlie uses that. And then when you have so many kids, you end up with a lot of different kinds of stuff, I feel like. I've got 2 of the Everyday Cleans. We have a couple kids with dandruff that use that, and it really helps them. Then the Caress body wash. That is what Sean and I use, mostly me, but both of us sometimes. I've got the face wash there. I've got the deodorant packs. I've got the toothpaste. What else? Oh, you know what? I've got this for I was going to try to switch my foundation, and I went ahead. They did not have the kind that I normally get, which is a 425. They substituted a 450, and I thought, that might work. And then I get it, and it is like so dark that it's never going to match my skin color. So I am going to have to take that back and see what else I can get. I've got the Swiffer pads back there, the spray, 2 of the disinfecting wipes. That's for obviously our cleaning that we do. Some extra bag balm because Logan has been getting diaper rash lately. And although it is starting to go away when we do not feed him the store-bought baby food. So that is helping. I've got 2 things of Dial here. This is what we keep at our kitchen sink, and I cannot find a large one to refill those, so I just occasionally buy those. And I've got some batteries here. We were all out of our batteries, so I got some AAAs. I do need to put AA's on my list too, because we are out of those as well. Down here, I've got our energy drinks, our big thing of toilet paper, and 2 of the Tides, because I don't even have a backup in my cupboard. Not one. We do have one that we're using right now, but I hate not having backups, and so I went ahead and bought 2. All right, things that are being shipped. I've got some chromium for a vitamin. I've got 2 things of the flea and tick for the dogs. I had to get 2 different ones because they were for different size dogs. And also I've got some magnesium citrate. That should wrap up my vitamins, I believe. And then I got a big box of Huggies diapers for Logan, and that completes our Walmart order. I am just waiting on those things to arrive. They're shipping them here, and they should be here over this next upcoming week. And the total on our monthly Walmart order is $567.59. Well, I did get quite a few things in my grocery haul for the start of the month. But I did spend a lot too. And I did get some things like the really ginormous bottle of vegetable oil and olive oil, the 10 pounds of sugar, the 20-pound bag of cat food. I tried getting some bigger things so that way they would last us longer and I wouldn't have to order them so much. And usually it's a little cheaper that way. So I did that at the beginning of this month to see if I could spend less a little bit later in the month. But now is the time to find out what I spent at the beginning of the month, because I spent a lot. Probably more than I've ever spent. Maybe one other time I've got around this amount. But for the first part of our grocery haul, I spent $1,006.37. So we will see how I do for the rest of the month. Make sure you catch us for our end of the month grocery haul, which will be our last 3 weeks of HEB orders, to see where we come out in the end. And make sure to catch it, because we always give you lots of good menu ideas for large families, and you can even use them for smaller families. I will try my best to remember to link all of these awesome dinner and lunch ideas down into the description, and we will see you guys next time. Bye.